Tonight on RGB, we take a look at a genre that has redefined SA music. And we bid farewell to a legacy brand that is loved, celebrated, but has also shaded Mzansi's A-listers. Then we take you down memory lane.
My name is Trevor Noah, and this is your RGB Report.
Hey guys, this is Ulelo, your RGB roving reporter.
I'm Kuli Roberts. Welcome to the Real 𝐒𝐄𝐻.
I'm Fat Joe, and I'm the president of the Pretentious and Plebs.
I am Pearl 2C, the real Black Pearl, and of course, this is the Real 𝐒𝐄𝐻.
Hey Bantu, for the last 15 seasons of the Real 𝐒𝐄𝐻, we have shown you the glow-ups, the blow-ups, and marks that have made the biggest celebrities apha eMzansi Zithi iyawangaba bayi-2 again. And tonight, we say goodbye to the greatest celebrity gossip show to ever grace the screens of eMzansi. Igama lami ndisenguSinazo Yolwa, and this is the final RGB.
And being a part of the show that has highlighted the greatest celeb fashion and feuds for nearly 2 decades has been more fun than Zonga's weekend when man in the city Zingulu apa November could ever. Well, anyway, tonight in true RGB fashion, we have a star-studded goodbye filled with famous faces and tears of joy and sadness.
Especially kamufuna wao nedina langa ndifimurisa mdawo bono ndibazo ndibarindimurisa komba komba labadao, the girl who used to have the coolest job in TV. Cry with me. This is the last time you're seeing me in Farahoy Mikey. But in any case, namosir doba rich ko umela mrau kasto za RGB so ndia tambar na bona yani badoba bakongwengwena na borine nandi. And in true RGB style and fashion, of course Rkodova with a bang. Mzansi, please brace yourselves.
And we'll be talking to the presenters that turned headlines into 𝐒𝐻 while looking back at all the memories that make RGB SABC1's favorite place to hang out. No says why.
Now, njengoba ipiano isibambe sonke ngiwashing, you know that we as the inventors had to celebrate the genre's world-changing effect. Have a look at all the winners on the red carpet and the award stage from the Amapiano Awards.
Kopozele baby, what is your take kumapiano when out in Galenda?
Dithi kumapiano sengifikile and dithi molweni sengikhona.
And it is the bottom line.
Yes, that is the bottom line.
Amapula tumekani Now this RGB, we spice things up. Let me know what's one rumor that you want to clear.
I don't have any rumors out.
Well, there is this rumor, 𝐒𝐻. It's good, let's keep it that way, because at least I have my privacy. I want to cancel the rumor that our house is a constant party house, just because apparently there are 2 comedians in the house.
Okay, there's no rumor about me, but everybody's trying to figure out what I can't do.
There's a lot of rumors that, you know, I might be a mean person or whatever, but nah. I'm not here to fix what you think about me. Believe everything. If no believe it.
I find that a lot of people say that I'm married, but I'm not married yet.
I don't think I've heard people say anything bad about me, hey?
There are no rumors about Jessica 𝐒𝐿.
I think I've avoided trying to hear them and care about them. So whether they're there or not, God bless you.
Andithenganga emachaneni lokho yami.
How have you managed to stay out of the tabloids for the past year?
I've been at home.
I just focus on my work and stay in my lane.
I'll just keep everything clean. I'm a God-fearing boy.
I really keep to myself, to be honest.
It's luck, because I'm not such a saint.
I don't keep myself out of the tabloids. It's better to be slandered than it is to not be spoken about at all.
Just be myself. When you're gonna do your naughty, number 1, pick your naughty carefully. Number 2, be smart about your location. I mean, you're not famous everywhere. Stay out of trouble, there won't be trouble.
Tabloids, what tabloids? I don't think papers still exist, so I'm not sure.
I refuse to do interviews. I don't know how you got to convince me, but I just don't do interviews.
Siyabulela ke bantu kwi-Amapiano Awards. Kumnandi ubona ba local artists zethu are getting the credit they deserve for all of their amazing work. Ngoku besaphila. Chomama bomhle. Kodwa, there's an artist that should have Solange'd you in an elevator.
Yo! But anyway, I totally agree. Finally, the people are getting celebrated for all of the work that they've been putting in.
So being a presenter on The Real 𝐒𝐄𝐍 and it's like being a finalist to the Olympics because it's only the best of the best who make it. Journey in so far.
My journey has been incredible. You know, from starting out that first day, and I'm so glad that one of the first guests that I interviewed on my first show is here today as well.
I love that.
And when I Jenny, 20 years,
guys. This is the real survivor.
Hey. Well, anyway, tonight to help us say goodbye, we are joined by two faces that used RGB to springboard their careers into superstardom. Joining us on the final RGB red carpet and seat of superstars are former presenters Ms. Khuli Roberts and Lelo Boyana.
Yo, somebody we're gonna have to add some, applause and goals. Hello, ladies.
I can't remember the
Ninja.
I was on
no, and go sit down.
Oh! Yeah, one Khuli Roberts. Yeah, one.
Twins, you have
Ladies, thank you so much for coming to join us. Let's talk about, the journey from RGB. How did it start for you?
I used to write about people.
Yes, you did.
She had a stunning blog.
Yeah.
And someone
just writes about people, just
Angela
curious
Ncube,
it was called.
Yeah, Angela Ncube said, there's a show coming on SABC1, it's called RGB, do you want to try out? And I came and it was amazing.
Khuli, why did you specifically choose to do this show?
Before RGB, I was doing some news bulletin show where I was basically making up the news as I went.
Okay.
And they loved it and they were like, come do RGB. And I came over and I did RGB with Scoop and Madamski. A long time ago, I can't believe it got on 2007.
2008, we did that. Season 2, yeah.
Exams to write.
Okay, calm down. Your show's ending.
And yeah, but do you remember that the first time I interviewed you said the exact same thing. You don't look a day older than you, so easy.
What did I say?
Oh, actually, I'm
Now, what would you say was, your highlight during your years on RGB?
I think the people that I got to meet and the celebrities, because when you're on the show, you talk about them like they're not people. And then when you get to interact with them, but actually they are people. And then you start feeling guilty about the things you're saying about them.
Are there people who still hate you from your RGB days?
Of course. They love to hate me. No one else hates. All of them, the ones that you know. I mean, most of them are closer people. But you know what? I don't care. I didn't care in 2007. I don't care now.
You've now moved on from the show. The show did not stop talking about people, and it did not stop talking about you guys after you left. Khuli, what is a rumor you would like to quash about yourself?
I really don't care enough about any of you. Just quash any.
And Lelo, for you, is there any rumor that you would like to quash about yourself?
No, there was no rumor because I never positioned myself as a celeb. I was always the person who talks about them. Khuli, they're asking me the question.
Yeah.
You're a guest today.
Okay,
so.
No,
I already know she's gonna lie.
No. Okay, can I say something? I've got to be honest. Look at that. I've got to be honest. RGB's had amazing presenters. I mean, you guys. So I'm looking at you. You're just full of love. You are absolutely beautiful, and you're always consistently amazing. No, but I can say a lot of things about you, but I mean, it's probably the second time we've met. So like, but Ngana. Honestly, the spirits, the show lives on. The show continues. The show continues. I mean, you guys are the best people to end of this journey. Honestly, I pity the fact that I didn't watch, and I'm hoping there'll be DVDs which I'll try and avoid.
YouTube.
So YouTube.
And
No, I don't have a phone.
abazukulwana bakho baza
𝐒𝐄𝐀𝐋𝐄 Roberts. How is 𝐒𝐄𝐀 Roberts not having data or a television or a phone? Come yima iteni career yakho did it tank after you left the show?
No. My career did it tank after I left the show? No, my career has been absolutely fantastic. I've got 2 graduates and I've had like 7 or 8 different shows. I've done radio. I've written a book.
I'm seeing you on the streaming services
I'm on
as well.
Absolutely. You know, as long as my kids are happy, I'm fine.
Ladies, thank you so much for coming to join us. Man, so get started, Jay. Just a stroll down memory lane. Siyabulela ke bantu to 𝐒𝐿𝐿𝐿 for taking the time to share the RGB memories abanazo and helping us close this chapter off in style.
Absolutely. Now, here are some other famous faces telling us about the influence the show has had over the years as RGB takes a short commercial break to make sure that our tears aren't running our flawless makeup.
Vhathu vha funesa mafhungo na musi vha sa zwi sumbedzisi mara RGB ndi yone ra ri tshi tea u lindela yone ri pfe mafhungo uri hu khou ṱangana mini. RGB ke samente pente sitina SABC 1 muguzi wa kushisha. If you want a further tour war situation,
the spiciness, it's the unfilteredness.
They bring facts, they bring the truth, they bring the horse's mouth. Yafita with that pop culture kaskabuile. Yafita also with the current.
It boosted brands. You're in studio conversation stuff fashion, guys.
I loved RGB, you know, especially when there is a panel.
Our best source of gossip and for making us laugh even though it's about people's lives.
You never really at an event until you're on RGB to document it.
Sharing a red carpet with you guys. I know 𝐒𝐿𝐿 it was never the same without RGB. If Masaz would connect RGB, yes, would say stamp of approval, it's real.
Here's our favorite celebrities telling us what they will miss about this amazing show.
Being interviewed by you, gorgeous young lady.
It made Saturday one of those days where we look forward to.
You know, our content space is filled with people that are just trying to see young black brands, young black excellence collapse. And I've seen you guys raise a lot of people on your platform.
RGB was one of those programs that actually put a lot of young black people, on the map.
We truly appreciate you and thank you to SABC 1 for, allowing you to be their home.
RGB was really the template for what a lot of these shows eventually became.
I love RGB. It's best. You've always kept us in the loop. I love RGB and their shadiness.
The gossip culture will live online forever.
You know when they say the show must go on? RGB kept the show going on.
Because we all know ha re batle go tsamaya le rona le sotho se a tshomane hore ntwe sa feleng ya hlola. So unfortunately ho fedile bana beso re tlameile hore re tsamaye, but ke ba utlwa ho lona hore na how would you say RGB has impacted maphelo a di celebrity?
RGB and 𝐒𝐿𝐿 and all these platforms became a platform where if you are a creator or a performer in any way, you want to be on that. It created a platform where people can aspire to be in terms of their creative journey as artists.
All right. And then for Wenakaya?
Wow, it's an amazing platform where I like the fact that abantu are given an opportunity to tell their side. So if you're running away, you are running away. If you are telling your side, you are telling your side. But more excitingly, I confirmed my presenting skills by doing the live show with Fat Joe and Snazo at the Metro FM Awards. So it has been an amazing platform. I've grown so much. I watch myself on these platforms and I look, okay, that was shady. Maybe not next time, you know what I mean? Okay, now I'll stand like this now, going forward. It's not, you know what I mean? So it's an amazing platform where we've seen people grow from the smallest people to massive brands today. Shout out to RGB.
Back to you guys in studio.
It's absolutely beautiful to see some of the guests that we've had over the show who have also come to contribute, like 𝐒𝐿𝐿 and of course 𝐒𝐿𝐿 coming to share their experiences here with regards to RGB. So now we go back to share what impact, feeding Africa her freshest gossip had on them. The RGB red carpet is graced by another pair of presenters who have gone on to do great things. Go ahead and strut yourself, 𝐿2C and my plan!
Baby girl, not least.
Not Queen Sonophonic.
The reflexes, girl.
Babe, did you see that?
Oh, man. This is so cool.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Oh, yes, go on.
First of all, Pearl, you're looking absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you, babe.
Dangerously,
apparently.
Guys,
can I tell you something? You know, there's a certain level of actualization and stardom that you get to where you don't have to adorn yourself.
Okay.
I am adornment.
As you
What
are.
am I then?
Let's talk about the entrance. How did you get onto the show, actually?
So I think what happened was I auditioned, and I was really just trying to focus on my acting, but Uglamba will have you auditioning for whatever you need to when you have a child at home, you know? So I knew about the show, I went for the audition, and I don't think I got the job because come to find out, 𝐒𝐿𝐍 had actually gotten the job. She later told me while I was interviewing her not so long ago, and she let me know that actually she had gotten the job and something had happened, some news broke out which was going to compromise, I don't know what, and then I was called in, I think that same day. In a space of 24 hours, I was doing the show and not doing the show about 3 times. So that's how that happened. And then I came on, I had some breaking news, and
because I auditioned at the same time, but the irony of RGB letting you go because 𝐒𝐄𝐀𝐒𝐍 has followed you.
Like, do you know what I'm saying, right? But yeah, shout out to 𝐒𝐿𝐍 for handling that gracefully and letting me know years later. I think it wasn't easy for her to handle, and I was just innocently walking in trying to feed my kid as much as she was. And so shout out to her because this could be a very different thing, and she could have not handled it so well. So shout out to 𝐒𝐿𝐍 for that, and just shout out to RGB for welcoming me and the viewers who loved it.
Was serious.
Miss SA. Just shut up. But I just told you some hectic news, and now.
So, Mable, let's talk about your journey.
It's because I'm generally amazing.
You are.
You know, guys. So I got into this industry and I've shape-shifted a lot.
Forget that. Just say, do you think, because I guess it never leaves your system, this RGB thing. Do you think that you crawled so Phil could walk and run? Because we knew about you first, and then Phil also came in, and he's a legit.
No, I think I left that space.
So am I lying when I say you crawled so he could walk?
No, I'd rather. No, but
this is a compliment to both of you.
No. I didn't crawl. Okay. I walked so many people could fly. I think it was 2018. They called me in and they said that, don't you want to just bamba the reins for a while? Then they replaced me with someone.
How did you feel when I took your job? Because I'm pretty sure you thought you had it in the bag.
Sensational.
No, you know what? Actually, I felt good because I got a higher paying one.
Maybe they just didn't pay you enough here. You know, maybe they just didn't value you enough to pay you that much here. But, okay. But Pearl, no, we're fine. We're fine. We're going to go for drinks after this because you still owe me drinks from 2 years ago, which you probably could not afford. Anyway, Pearl. What would you say?
Do y'all want a room? Should we excuse ourselves?
Let us look at these nice pictures.
The funny thing is that when he got the job, people were coming to me and they were just like, how do you feel about it? You know how people like to stare things in the industry? I'm like, Samara's my boy, we're good. We have to take a picture in Sun City together and say, guys, we are good.
Right.
We are good.
Good.
Hectic.
But Pearl, when you look at your exit from the show,
Babe, you can ask me.
Oh, no, it's about to get lit.
What time was you have money finale show?
Oh, I'm not. I don't think it's the producers so much. The people I worked with were great. I think this channel is very rude and disrespectful to artists of this country. We are undermined, we are undervalued, and we are underestimated. And I had to leave this show and walk away, knowing that I wasn't shown the appreciation that maybe I deserved, maybe I didn't. But now I had a goal to remind everybody that I am the BI what,
Yes.
that you will always need to come back.
And Mable, a rumor you would like to quash about yourself?
Angifuni i-drama in my life. I like peace. Naku-Twitter la uphele hlalelwa khona uZina the warrior khona. Hlalelwa all the time. Angilwi mina ko-social media. Bazwathula shame.
Babe, I'm kulile nami. Like, I'm just letting you speak. No,
but
finish.
But
Yeah.
what I'm saying is that, yeah, I'm the type of person, so angaze kube nezinto that I'd like to squash. No, gikrend.
Guys, who do you reckon was the most challenging person to interview, and why?
Wow. I think for me, it would always be people who are just afraid, you know? I think we were popular in a time where perfection was lauded, and as ridiculous as it was, someone like me had to wear a dress on the red carpet and be like, oh, I'm dressed by take cute pictures, you know? Where I was a very different type of beast, and I had to kind of try and survive in that world for a while. And so for me, that's why I think the LGBTQI+ community is, for me, one of my biggest inspirations, is because I found out through them that you are allowed to be you, no matter how untrue you is for other people. Be yourself and live in that, and be flamboyant and be happy and choose yourself. So for me, then I had to kind of now morph into someone who is willing to speak, who's not being told by their manager that, oh, you're gonna lose this and you're gonna lose that, be this other thing, you know? So I was always struggling to interview people who were busy putting that thing on for the cameras, who were being fake. I hated it. Or if we're just saying difficult, like, you know, like a lot of the DJs, some of them are very quiet, or they're soft-spoken, or they just don't want any drama. And even if you're not trying to incite it, you can already smell the fear off them. You know?
And when I'm up there?
My time on the show happened at a very, very dark period. We had just lost to 𝐒𝐄𝐍. And so I remember the interview, it wasn't because people were being difficult or whatever, it was different for me. I had to, during that week when we were planning the funeral, I had to interview Onolwazi and interview Omurena, like 𝐒𝐄𝐍's friends.
Yeah.
And in that moment, I could not be a presenter, because I had suffered, I shared the loss with these people. So that was a very, very difficult episode. And I actually cried on TV. And mina angiyena umuntu ohamba ekhala, like, you know, but I couldn't hold it in. And that for me was, till today, that is the most difficult interview that I've ever had to do. I know, down ahead.
Yeah. No, I was there because the energy in the studio was very heavy.
Yeah.
As much as we were trying to celebrate 𝐒𝐄𝐍's life, but it was still quite fresh.
It was still quite fresh, and it was just like, okay, go and do this.
I just want to say he's not here, Fat Joe, who created opportunities and was part of like teaching and molding someone like me. I mean, I don't agree with everything and how Joe does everything, but Joe made me realize that it's okay to fumble on screen, laugh, fix it, move on, like be real, be natural. And I just say we need to celebrate this man and his contribution to the show, and how he even took the show and migrated it to radio and gave myself and Amanda an opportunity there as well. And that's how I got into radio, you know what I mean? So I'm just here to say, guys, let's just make sure we give Joe his flowers. He deserves them. He gave a lot to this show. And even when I abandoned you, Joe stayed with all the trauma it caused him, and then you all dumped him anyway. I think that it's important that you guys give Joe his flowers.
Pearl, is there anybody that still hates you or that dislikes you from you know, the time that you were on the show?
I mean, I don't want to mention names if you guys want to, because I don't want to give that thing more, you know, it's that old.
Say
it. It was the person whose news I broke, that my very first episode.
I remember that episode.
Yeah.
It was the DJ.
As well.
It was the DJ.
No.
No.
That was a different news that you broke.
She went off script.
I phoned my friend. My friend I found out that my friend's partner had been, there's some infidelity involved.
Oh! Yes! Don't you remember?
She went to the script.
Yeah!
But the person wasn't a DJ, so.
Hi, okay. Me, I'm remembering a
Is this person
completely
in the
different.
country
Sydney
right
Safran
now?
trying to remember and tell
Is
you.
this person in the country right now?
Who do you think I'm talking about?
He wasn't even born when you were breaking those news. Don't mind him.
No, but I mean, I don't want to bring that whole thing back, you know, but I'm just saying, like, I'm sure maybe that lady doesn't like me, but there's no one in the industry, actually, that has any bad blood specifically because of that.
Because I remember you said, "Yeka abantu babantu," and I sat up straight because I was just
maybe
watching
she was with
Jay.
the DJ, I think, but the main character
this is what happened.
of my part of the story. Yeah. But I'm sure she doesn't like me.
Abantu abakhumbulayo bethu ndicela ningene phaa ku-social media @official RGB. Tweet me directly @samora_magazine nindixelele uba kuthethwa ngabani na, because
You don't even have to go too far, Bantu. During the ad break, I'll fill you in. I got you, my dude. Ndicela unibulela, man, for coming through. It's always amazing to see you. It's always amazing to see you too.
Well, anyway, but tonight it's time to take another time out and, you know, a tear break, if you will. Here are a few more goodbyes. The Real 𝐒𝐄𝐍 will be back in a bit. Let's take a look at some of the notable faces who say goodbye.
microphone.
Obviously, we're going to miss it for the culture.
Just the exposure of things. I think RGB came at a time when we were all looking for a source in our own country of being able to share stories.
I think RGB showed that, you know, our artists, our musicians, performers, whatever, are important.
Our peeps bathe ndlela ntle.
Shout out to Urban Brew, man. They did a fantastic job with that show.
Legends never die.
First of all, thank you so much, RGB.
Thank you.
I just want to say thank you to RGB.
Shout out to you for always holding us down.
I'm thankful that you've shown me love. Shout out to RGB. I think it's ran its race and it's relevant and its legacy.
What a legacy.
Shout out to the cameraman.
Shout out to the team at RGB, and of course, my love, Sydney.
It's been real.
Thank you so much.
As in happy memories and some sad goodbyes.
But no goodbye would be complete without a few words from one of the newest members of the RGB family who's making tsunami waves of her own out there at the event. Mulisa has one of my favorite people at the SABC with her, who you all need to hear from.
With me right now, 𝐒𝐄𝐀 Mr. 𝐒𝐄𝐍 𝐅𝐈𝐍𝐀𝐋𝐄. O ikutlwa jwang kajeno?
Hi, Melissa.
Hello, o ikutlwa jwang?
I'm very excited. I'm very proud to be here and I'm very excited.
Le nna ke utlwa ke le proud haholo fela, but the only thing that I want to know, re tataisa lenaneo la rona le leng re la rata la Real 𝐒𝐄𝐍. Wena mantswe ya hao from channel a reng?
Wa itse e re ke thome ka hore RGB ke blueprint ya celebrity gossip in South African television. If you look at the catalog of presenters we have from year on year, if you look at our ratings year on year, if you look at how we've evolved and how we've invested back into the entertainment industry, I think we all should be proud of what we've done over the years. So I stand here with so much pride to the contribution we've done as channel to the industry and to the viewers, and we thank the viewers for their support. I want to do a special mention specifically for Fedjo. Thank you so much, my brother, for what you've done. Special shout out to my brother Wandinzi Mande, who's late, rest in power, who was one of the executive producers. Sydney Matlaku, I know how hard you work. Samora, Sinazo, we started this 8 years ago. Geez, man, Pearl, you did a great job. But I'm more proud of you, though, of what you've done, coming from a public presenter search. And when we couldn't find the right spot, an opportunity presented itself, more RGB, and you took it and you ran. We are so proud of you. Give her a round of applause. She's done so well. She's already shot a movie, and she's not leaving SABC1. She does have another show. So, yes, on SABC1. And on that note, somebody wants to say something to you, a special message from Lamise.
Seeing you watching you grow on RGB will always be close to my heart. It makes me excited for all that is yet to happen in your life and your career. I know, but Urtseni, you are exciting to watch. You are beautiful. You are everything that television needs.
Bantu, I must say, it is amazing to see how much Mulisa has grown since becoming an RGB field presenter. There are no doubts in my mind that she will continue to grow and soar. Sabona inguwe mani, international slay mama.
Original Beyonce now.
You've had a lot of people say some very nice and very kind words to you. What do you have to say to respond to all of the people who have supported you, not only here on the show or at the SABC, but just everywhere, all around South Africa, and especially back home?
I'm filled with gratitude, honestly. I just wish the way I wish can happen to the next person as well.
It has been real, but anyway, over the years, the Real 𝐒𝐄𝐍 has also grown in many ways that it would be hard to describe it all in a few sentences. We're gonna take a walk down memory lane, but before we do, I'd like to call up our guests who we have here, our former presenters, Mable, Lelo, Kuli, and Pearl, to come and take this walk with us down memory lane, and we can take a look and see, you know, some of our memories that we've had here on the show.
There are 5 new presenters, and we're not complaining because it was about time.
On my own.
I don't think she knows what it is.
We spit rhymes faster than an Uzi in the studio.
Come on in with the cute. Look at that face, just cuteness. You didn't have a clue.
Now Moko Hayekatello and the best lady of the house, Shem. But it's okay, lovey. Just, you know.
There we go.
Yeah.
And we had international superstars.
Permanent fashion icon, Miss Naomi Campbell. Thank you so much for making the time.
Catherine, thank you very much for giving us your time.
Thank you.
So when you're an artist and you have a way to express yourself or use your talent, you're supposed to.
Then we had some funny moments.
Usomizi una 74. Ang understand ukuthi why kwakunobungani in the very first place.
And we gave you words of wisdom.
Return hate with love, kill them with kindness, and bury them with success.
But I'm so proud of you, and I'm so proud of this show for continuing to thrive, and we're so happy to have you on our screens. RGB alumni! I pray that God's presence is effervescent and everlasting in your life.
Oh! I'm literally crying.
Yo, man. Aizo memories.
Yes, I just give a shout out to somebody who's actually been the lifeblood of the show, as I know it, Sydney Mehwe. Sydney.
This is, the end of an era. I want to just get, like some final parting words from you.
To the beginning for all of us.
I think this is one of the longest running shows we've got on TV. So well done, guys, for keeping it running for this long. And I started it, so of course it ran this long. So
of course.
You guys did an amazing job. And I am so glad to be part of an institution like this.
It's about the people, right? And I mean, Chaba said it beautifully earlier, but like when I think of Sydney, both Sydneys, but mostly Mehwe, and when I think of Wandi, who I mostly worship live, when I think of all the people, every celebrity you have seen on the show, the only people who are being paid were the presenters. People, which camera? This one. People who are on the show, thank you for the content that you gave to the show for free. If ever I held the mic to your face and you spoke, I want to say thank you, but I'm sure we are all grateful. But the people who made this show real, and I'm talking about the Sydneys, the directors, Eugene's, all of them, all of us who were here, all the way from the beginning to now, Thank you so much, and thank you to the people who watched, of course. It's always all about the people.
You okay?
Thank you guys so much. It's been super, super real, super duper amazing. And it was great learning from you guys, all of you guys.
And you're very good.
Thank you,
No, you are.
Jim, you are quite cute.
I would like everybody who is here, a part of the show right now, to give themselves a round of applause because you've all been an integral part of making the show happen.
Yes.
For me personally,
My baby's gonna cry. Okay, I love you.
Thank you so much for an incredible journey. From day one, you have been absolutely amazing. You've been a great colleague. You've been an even more amazing friend. Thank you for being a part of my family.
Thank you, baby.
And making the time for them every single time that they're in town. I think I appreciate that the most about you. And I look forward to our friendship growing even more as the years continue.
Oh, thank you so much, my baby. I love you. I absolutely love you. We still got a show to do.
Oh, yeah.
Collect yourself. Okay, guys, thank you so much to the past presenters who have come to help us bid a farewell to 𝐒𝐄𝐻 𝐍 without contributions zenu ngesingenayo kwale show, you know. Nyansi Lupel ngoku besithi thank you for the content. Yeah, about the content today.
And the tears.
So sifuna to thank you so much. Hey, ndiphantse ndakhala okwam man. But I'm a G.
You're strong.
Both of you are G's.
This is how I stayed alive by not crying. All my life I had to fight.
You're gonna know.
We've still got a party after this. We'll have a sit down and we'll talk about it.
I may live in Verwoodburg, but
Also, oh wait, isn't your newest venture trying to be a counselor of some area?
No, this is apparently the rumor. This is the rumor, according to like really desperate people, that I'm trying to be the counselor.
I saw you on a poster, and then an hour
anything.
later, I saw you dropped out. I was like,
I was never part of any political party. I'm not a card-carrying member of any political party. If people want attention, then they'll use my face.
they do that because you are currency. We are gonna get.
worried there for a
Bantu, siyafuna ukuthi thank you to nabanye presenters ezingakwazanga ukufika namhlanje. Serango Fat Joe, Dineo Ranaka, Trevor Noah, Brenda Ngxoli, Donovan Goliath, Amanda Dupo, no Scoop Ngwekazi City. Salute.
Also, a very special thanks must be said to the production crew who tirelessly met impossible deadlines to regularly create the flawless fun with famous faces we have grown to love. Rgb. More importantly, a resounding note of thanks and gratitude to the SABC and our commissioning editors over the years that have carried brand RGB, namely Tendai Nyeke, Sipho Nkosi, Millie Summers-Gill, and our ever so gracious current commissioning editor, Victoria Make. Thank you.
From us. Must have to find a boss. We did it!
It has been a delight and a privilege during this show. This has been an amazing experience for me and everyone in this team. My gratitude goes out to all the celebrities in South Africa for being part of this journey.
Without you, the viewers, there is no us. We have kept you up to date with the stories and you've kept us on air. So from each and every one of us to each and every one of you, we'd like to thank you for watching and keeping it real.
South Africa, until we meet again.